Welcome back, everybody. Now, welcome back, everybody. Not now. Welcome back. Welcome back. Third episode and second on YouTube. I don't know why I'm still singing songs and stuff, but we're here.
Singing's cool.
Singing is pretty cool. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming. We are Mentally Reacted. We're going to do a couple things different this episode. No anime. Sorry if you were looking forward to anime later in the episode. We're just kind of having a hard time with it. Might as well just talk about it out loud.
Yeah.
Get it out on the airwaves. I don't know. It's really not clicking with the anime section. I think we're on fire through the anime or the non-anime section, and then we put a twig in the old bike wheel and really slow down when we hit the anime. So for right now, maybe we'll bring it back up later. Who knows? But right now, we're just going to be a fight analysis show, and I'm cool with that too.
Yeah.
You know. Whatever.
I know fighting a little bit more, way more
yeah,
than I know. I know fighting a little bit about
on.
Fighting, but I know nothing about anime.
Fighting too, because if we're doing anime, it kind of just restricts us, really. Here's the deal. If we do episode by episode, I can't really have a guest on and be like, hey, we're 50 episodes deep into Naruto. Check this shit out.
That's true, yeah. That would be pretty difficult.
I just thought about it a lot. I don't know how I can make it work right now, so I'm going to quit trying to make it work, I think, for the time being.
Yeah. So I'll redo the logo. We'll get it all situated. We'll be good.
Yeah.
We'll be good.
I'm not too worried about it.
Everything will be kosher.
Yeah. Everything will be super
kicking it with our Jewish brethren.
Yeah. Shout out to Jason. Jason, if you're listening to this.
Sorry.
I got 10 minutes, bud. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, bud. I got 10 minutes till I can tell you how I really feel, all right? Thank God for that sign, dude. All right. So how was the weekend? I didn't really see you after Thanksgiving or Friday when we filmed.
It was good. Played some music, hung out, did unemployed things. Requested my first unemployment payment.
Woo woo! Donnie Bucks.
Yeah. So that was cool. Other than that, just been kind of hanging out, learning the ropes of this whole editing stuff and all that jazz.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. It's kind of brutal.
It's fun, though. I like learning new things.
And, it's fun. It I don't know. It was just like the last episode, I hated the last half of it, so it was brutal for me to listen to that personally.
Yeah, I get it. So, listening to me and you talk back and forth for like hours while I'm editing this stuff, I am like, oh my God, I want to kill myself. I hear my voice so much now. I'm like, what is going on?
It's so weird to hear your own voice. I had no idea what I sounded like until
I didn't really know either. So now it's interesting.
Now I know.
It's interesting.
Now I know. I'm starting to realize why I'm single. Everything's starting to make a little more sense. You get me on camera, you start listening to the voice, you're like, oh.
No, you're good. Hey, it's all a learning curve.
It's a learning curve. We're not getting paid anyways.
No.
All right, so today we're going to get into some fights later on. We're still going to do the fights. We're still going to break down the fights. That's still going to be the big part of the episodes. Let's go over some fights from this last weekend, though. Might as well before we get into what's going on now.
I didn't watch any of the fights, actually. So Saturday night, I went and streamed a concert with some friends. So I ended up Billy Strings.
Billy Strings, shout out to Billy.
They did a restream from the Red Rock show.
Oh, okay, cool. So it was an old concert then? It
was the one that we just went and saw in September.
Okay. Sure.
They did the live stream.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
Then they replayed it the other night. So we all watched it.
That's sweet. So I'm a degenerate, so I had both fights going at once. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Right on.
Good times.
That's fighting.
Shout out to Thriller. So Thriller is the one Triller,
right?
Yeah, Triller. They threw on the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones fight.
Do they do any kind of promoting outside of that?
I think this was their first boxing promotion. It was like Tyson on Triller or something like that. What a promotion. We'll get into that in a little bit. First, I'll go over the UFC. We called the guy just by name, the Tibetan Titan.
Oh, dude, I loved it.
We were like, what a name. Dude, the guy had an absolute just beautiful performance. He knocked him out in 44 seconds.
That was the end. That was what they called it at 44 seconds.
Yeah, 44
crap.
seconds into the fight, and he just dominated, walked the guy down. He's asking for a top 10 opponent right now. I'm really hoping he gets it. I'd love to see him become a champion. How cool would it be if we just pick this guy based off a nickname, and then we get to watch him become
fantastic.
a UFC champion.
And he was a part of the prelims, right?
Yeah, he was part of the prelims.
Not on the main card.
I hope he got a fight of the night bonus because that would definitely
he deserved it.
Yeah, it was a great knockout. Then I'd kind of called Rachel Ostovich versus Gina or whatever her name was. I just don't think Rachel
Gina
Ostovich.
Mazzani.
Yeah, I mean, if you're putting out a calendar the same week that you're fighting, I don't really think your head's
So she lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she got stopped by body kicks.
Oh.
Yeah, she got like Mr. Miyagi'd right in the stomach, right in the solar plexus. And that ended the fight. I don't think she's very committed. Now she's 4-6 in MMA. I don't know. They put her out there because she's beautiful.
You don't usually stick around if you have a losing record in the MMA for long at all. It's hard to stick around even if you have a winning record and then you lose a big fight.
They were talking about the other girl.
Look at Ronda.
Yeah.
She lost one big fight and she was pretty much done.
Yeah, well, that's because
that was probably
she was going to have to headline a pay-per-view wherever she fought. That's another problem with that. But with this girl, I mean, the other girl she was fighting, try and look that up if you can. They were talking. She was like 7-3 all time or 7-4 all time was her record, and with her 7-4 record, they were talking about cutting her if she didn't win the fight, and they had nothing to say about Rachel Ostovich, and she really didn't put out that much of anything. She had a couple counter strikes. She showed a lot of flexibility. There was a point in the fight where she was in a rear naked choke, and she somehow was limber enough to just kind of get over the top and secure the other gal's back. Is it Gina? Yeah, Gina Mazzani. Okay,
Mazzani.
There's no Mazzani.
Yeah,
okay.
There's no second N.
So yeah, they were talking. What's her record? 7-4 now.
7-4. Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about cutting her after that fight. I didn't really understand that if she lost.
You would think you would go with the. I mean, although it is the UFC, and they may just want Rachel for the sole purpose of her having millions of followers on Instagram.
Yeah, no, I think she does have quite a bit.
It brings a whole new
Instagram,
whole new demographic.
Yeah, she has that whole like Instagram model demographic. Like she definitely speaks to those people, and it is inspiring. Rachel has been through some ups and downs, but I think that she gets a little too much credit just for being beautiful. Yeah. And I don't care if that upsets anybody that I said that, because I'm not beautiful and I don't get any credit for
it. Happens.
Happens. We're at the 10-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, 1 minute. You're close.
Yeah, we tried. We definitely gave it our best. So that was Rachel Ostovich this weekend. And then Anthony Smith, I was kind of worried about him. He got bumped up to the main fight of the night. So he was the main event after the cancellation of Curtis Blades and Derek Lewis.
Got you.
So I think that was a better situation for him. It wouldn't have mattered if he would have, apparently, because he went out and got a first round triangle choke submission. So he looked great. I mean, which is good because I think he's a very talented 205er and can definitely make a run at the title, especially with John Jones not being there. So I would love to see him just keep putting it together, get on a win streak, and have another shot at the title, because I think he has all the talent in the world, and as long as his mental's there, Anthony Smith is as good as anybody in the UFC.
Oh yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah, he's just got it all. I mean,
John Jones is John Jones, and that's the only reason why he was beat up the way he was.
Yeah, and even still, he wasn't finished by John Jones.
True.
But like that loss definitely, I think, affected him, and he didn't seem as sharp in those last couple performances. But right now, he's on fire. Can't wait to see who he fights next. I kind of hope it's like Paul Craig or, I don't know, hopefully somebody upper in the 205 division, so we can get him going towards the title shot. But was really stoked for Anthony Smith last night.
Yeah.
I found out he was from Nebraska and trains out here too.
In Denver?
Yeah, trains in Denver. And so guess I can see why you'd want to get the hell out of Nebraska.
Yeah.
Who the hell is going to want to live there?
Funny thing is, I used to work with a guy. Granted, his dad lived in Nebraska, but he was like, yeah, I'm moving. We said where? He's like, I'm going to Nebraska.
That
and
blows.
I was like, we were like, Roy, what? Why? You work at Red Rocks. Why the fuck are you going to go to Nebraska, dude? What's going on?
Not the move. All right, so then we had, like I said, we had Tyson on Triller. What a night of boxing. Just a night for the purist. You gotta love it, because I've never seen so many people post about boxing. And this was, well, one, we had 2 non-boxers boxing, and that was Nate Robinson and Jake Paul. Jake Paul is Logan Paul's brother. Logan Paul, famously known for showing suicided people in Chinese forests. Right?
I think it's in Japan.
Japan? Oh, shit.
That seems pretty insensitive of you to say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, so he did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
They're not liked by a lot of people, but he's fought twice. His brother.
Yeah, this is his second fight.
No.
Oh, well, yeah, his brother
was fighting
twice.
first.
He fought KSI twice.
And then his younger brother Jake decided to start fighting.
Yes. Yeah, so they kind of created like this. Logan pretty much started it with his fight against this KSI fella who is a British YouTuber or something like that. I don't even know who the fuck he is.
Gotcha.
And then you got so from them fighting, they kind of started getting into a whole new league. Like a lot of YouTubers are fighting now. They're not the only ones, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Okay.
And Jake thinks he is hot shit and decided to call somebody out, and the person he called a bunch of different people out, like famous MMA fighters, Ben Askren, Dylan Dennis, guys like that, and ended up getting Nate Robinson.
Interesting.
Nate Robinson, for those of you who don't know, is an NBA basketball player who is like 5'5". He's one of the shorter basketball players like ever. And yeah, let's just go ahead and show the tape and see how it went for Nate Robinson.
Oh,
good night.
So this is what round is this?
This is like
this is round 2 of
midway
6
through the second.
Okay. Good night, Irene.
I mean, he connects. Look how up in the air Nate's chin is.
His chin's so up in the air, and he tries to throw a left hook. Jake goes right under the left hook and counters it with a right and just lays it on him.
Now, most people were like, Nate Robinson is going to beat the brakes off of Jake Paul because he's a professional athlete.
But I heard Jake Paul's been training boxing for the last 2-3 years.
Exactly. Dude, this is a game of chess. Boxing, there are so many different levels to it. That's why guys that look like Andy Ruiz can become heavyweight champion of the world. The guy literally looks like a fucking Teletubby.
Yeah, he's big.
And he just has a mastery of the sport. Now, I'm not saying that Nate couldn't master the sport. He's definitely athletic enough to do it, but you can't just go in there and be a tough guy. And
does anybody know how long Nate had been training for?
I think he just trained for this fight. They were like,
"Oh, that he got it," and he's like, "I'm gonna box this guy."
They were like, "You want to box
in the gym.
Jake Paul?" And he was like, "Sure."
Got you. Okay,
I imagine the bag was pretty good.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Secured a pretty good bag from it. But so that was it for them. I don't think Nate Robinson will ever step foot in the ring again. I would hope not, at least. And Jake Paul is now calling out Conor McGregor, so that's where life is taking.
He called out Conor McGregor.
Called out Conor McGregor on that Triller pay-per-view.
That's really interesting.
Dylan Dennis.
That's super. Who's Dylan Dennis?
Dylan Dennis is Conor McGregor's. He was originally his jiu-jitsu coach, and now he is a Bellator fighter and kind of like a hot prospect. He's considered one of the better jiu-jitsu practitioners in the world.
Got you. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
wait, why the fuck, as a boxer, why would you want to challenge like a jiu-jitsu
because it's
person?
a easy fight, essentially. It could potentially go the same way that the Nate Robinson one did.
But wouldn't the jiu-jitsu guy just take him to the? It would just
box.
It would just be a sanctioned boxing match against.
He wants to box.
Gotcha.
This kid.
How Mayweather and Conor did it, where it was a legitimate sanctioned boxing event. There's no MMA.
So he's hoping because this kid really doesn't take anybody down or anything like that, that he would match up pretty well in the boxing situation.
Got you.
I still think that Dylan Dennis, being a professional fighter, is going to have a significant edge on Jake Paul.
Yeah, because how long has Dylan Dennis been training fighting?
I mean, 2 years. Dylan Dennis, he's probably been training stand-up for 4 years, 5 years, but he's been training fighting like most of his life. He is considered a jiu-jitsu prodigy.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, that alone gives you a big upper hand.
That's
just
what I'm
being
saying.
immersed in anything for your entire
and
life.
like the talent of guys that he is boxing against when he spars and stuff is just going to be considerably higher than whoever Jake is having come in.
Oh,
yeah. I imagine he does get some decent talent, but they're not going to be.
But the Dylan guy has access to like
Conor McGregor.
That's what I mean. He has access to the greatest sparring. He has access to the greatest fighters ever.
Yeah, I mean, he's got SBG Ireland, which is like there's boxers that train out of there, like professional boxers. Yeah. He's just gonna have so many leads up on him. He's gonna have an actual game plan going into it. Another guy that he called out was Ben Askren, famously known for being knocked out
by
old Jorge Masvidal.
But Ben is like a wrestling guy, so why would Ben then agree to a boxing match?
I think next week maybe we'll watch Ben Askren versus Damian Maia so you can see how bad Ben Askren is at throwing punches.
No, I know, but why would Ben in his right mind then say, I'm going to take
it's for the money. Like I imagine they're going to offer him some pretty good money, and as a fighter, I imagine he thinks he could beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
Regardless of him not being a stand-up guy.
And it might not work that way, to be honest. I would be a little wearier of
that's what I mean. I would never put money on Ben Askren in a boxing match.
Yeah.
I don't care who he's fighting in that situation. Like Ben Askren versus Nate Robinson, I'd probably put my money on Nate because Ben Askren, I've seen him his stand-up game, and it's not good.
Yeah, it's really
the guy
bad.
He's a Greco-Roman wrestler.
Yeah.
Like
and he's pretty sick at that, but he was he was really bad at finishing guys as a wrestler too.
Yeah, I just don't see it
for like entire fights, and he was very dominant in those fights. But he would be like throwing like hundreds of punches at guys' faces, and they would finish 5-round fights.
That's unreal.
Yeah, because there's just no pop in the punch. So I would be a little concerned if Ben Askren fought him for Ben Askren's sake. All right, but moving on to the main event of the weekend, Tyson versus Jones. It was an absolute shit show. I kind of knew it going into it. Yeah. They're old men. I mean, they're not young. I think, can you look up the ages of them? I think they're both at least 50. I'm pretty positive they're both 50. But
54 for Tyson.
54, nice.
51 for Roy.
All right, so 54 and 51-year-old men. Cool. They're going to be applying for Medicaid in 6 years, so that's fantastic. That's really good. And I was told they were paid $1 million a piece, like regardless of how many pay-per-views are bought. Not that great.
No, I mean for a guarantee, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, I guess.
$1 million guarantee, you don't have to worry about any kind of contract split. $1 million guarantee, I'm letting you know now, in the world of contracts, that's pretty badass.
It is? Okay.
Yeah, usually nobody's getting $1 million guarantee.
Okay, well maybe I don't understand. I guess I'm glad you're here.
Like
for that
$1 million guarantee is like a lot of large like musical acts that are doing arena tours that are selling like crazy numbers in tickets and doing live stream pay-per-view kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Usually they don't even get a guarantee. It's ticket splits.
Oh.
So like for Triller to come out and say, we're going to give you guys $1 million guaranteed no matter what for this fight that's huge. Especially for a promoter that has no skin in the game. That is like crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I was wrong then. I kind of thought that was a bad deal, and everybody was kind of making it out to seem like a bad deal. But I guess if the $1 million guarantee is a pretty good deal.
If in the world, I guess
another thing to your point, there's no live events right now.
No.
So I guess if they got $1 million to show up 100%, and I wonder if they get a pay-per-view cut too. I imagine they do.
Yeah, and that's what I was just about to say. There's probably $1 million guaranteed plus a ticket split or something like plus a pay-per-view split in a very small percentage or something like that. But for the fact that Triller, who I would see DAZN or what is the DAZN? Who are those guys?
Yeah, DAZN.
I could see someone who has a track record of promoting larger events coming out and saying, I'll give you $1 million guaranteed no matter what. And maybe in the world of fighting it is different, but in the world of like concerts and all that stuff, $1 million guarantee for one person too. Regardless, he's got like a camp and everything,
and they both got it too. It
and
wasn't just
that
one.
Too is like that's big money.
Okay, well, fair enough. I guess I did not realize that. So the fight was ruled a draw.
And I heard that it was always going to be ruled a draw.
Yeah, from the get-go, it was going to be ruled a draw. I don't know. I saw people betting on it. I don't know how they were able to bet on it because I was heard that, like, I knew ahead of time this was going to be a draw.
I thought that it was announced that there was, like, it was, they, like, weren't allowed to knock each other out.
Right, exactly.
And then, like, if it was one of them were visibly injured or cut, they were going to immediately call it a draw at that point. And that I heard no matter what, by the end, since it was for a charity event or something, that it was going to be, nobody was going to be deemed a winner because it was supposed to be like both of their comebacks, so to speak.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I really don't understand.
It doesn't, like, anybody who's trying to bet money on that is kind of an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel like you're kind of an idiot if you spent money on the pay-per-view. Let's go over the stats real quick for Tyson versus Jones.
It wasn't worth it for the Nate knockout?
I guess if you
were
the
like,
highlight of the night
was Nate
Robinson getting knocked out, and there are professional boxers underneath them.
You're kidding me.
Jake Paul had the highlight of the weekend,
and there were actual other boxers on the card.
Yes, like Bodu Jack, I believe, fought. Look it up. Try and look up the whole card because one of the guys that fought is like a legit dude. But let's go over some of the stats. There were a total of 193 punches thrown by Tyson and 236 by Roy Jones. Do you want to guess what percentage of them landed for each guy?
I'm going 25% for Tyson, 15% for Jones.
Dude, you are really close. So it was 35% for Tyson and 16% for Jones.
Oh,
Roy Jones
that's
landed
trash.
37 punches throughout the night.
37?
Yes.
How many rounds?
In a 8-round fight.
You're kidding me. Dude, that is terrible.
People paid $50 for this. And I saw like so many Twitter posts and stuff like, I'm so excited for Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. They look so good.
That's terrible.
Mike Tyson landed 35% of the punches. Let's go over it round by round. In the first round, Mike Tyson landed 7 punches to Roy's 2, 8 to Roy's 4, 9 to Roy's 6, 6 to Roy's 3, 9 to Roy's 12 in the 5th, 6 to 6 in the 6th, 8 to 2 in the 7th, and 11 to 5 in the 8th. Clearly, Mike Tyson won this fight.
Yeah.
Just by punches landed, if you're going to go by anything.
Yeah.
Unreal. I truly don't understand it.
The fact that they called that like a professional boxing match and there was only that many punches landed is absurd.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, at least I got $1 million for it. Everyone's like, they're going to be super sore tomorrow. I was like, motherfucker, no, they're not.
No, because they're going to go pay for a masseuse to massage the shit out of them forever.
They're not going to move for 3 months.
Yeah. They
got
$1
go
million.
Be old and chill with that $1 million. So verdict.
Tyson's going to do his podcast and smoke a bunch of weed.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to go right back to smoking weed.
Oh, so verdict. He said he was high as fuck during the fight.
He said he was high.
He came out and I saw something on the internet. He was vocal and said that he was high during the fight.
Oh wow, what a good guy.
Yeah.
So verdict came out and they said if they were going to score the fight, they would have had it 79-72, which in favor of Tyson, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So
still, is that close? 79-72. That seems close.
7 rounds up, so that would only be giving Roy Jones 1 round. Even then, I think that's kind of hard to give.
Yeah. Well, you could give him the round that he was up to 12-9 punches on Tyson.
Oh, no, he was never up in punches.
Oh, I thought you said he was.
No, it was 12-9 in favor of Tyson.
Oh, gotcha.
He did throw 9 punches in a round.
Gotcha. I thought you were. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, he didn't really have that great of a showing, and he just retired 3 years ago. And Mike Tyson brought
Roy Jones just retired?
Yeah, Roy Jones only retired 3 years ago, and Mike Tyson kind of said something about it. They were like, "Why did you agree to fight Mike Tyson?" And he was like, "I stopped fighting 15 years ago. You stopped fighting 3 years ago. Like, realistically, why did I agree to fight you, motherfucker?"
Yeah, exactly.
I had no business to be in the ring with you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was the fight. It was pretty embarrassing. I think it was a great disservice to boxing. Unfortunately, it was probably bought more than like any other fight this year, especially during COVID.
Yeah, and I bet the UFC fight did less numbers than the Tyson fight did on Saturday.
Yeah, no, I guarantee it did.
Yeah.
And it was free. It's very unfortunate.
Wait,
I don't know.
UFC was free?
Yeah, it was just a fight night.
Oh, it was just fight night.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, that was it for fights this week. We're going to get into some fights right now. This week is kind of a war-themed week. We're going to start out with Gilbert Melendez versus Diego the Nightmare Sanchez. I said we'll kind of get into Diego because he was such a badass in his prime. And I think this is the epitome of Diego Sanchez. This is probably one of the greatest fights in UFC history. Let's run it. Diego Sanchez versus Gilbert Melendez.
Running.
Once again with the introduction to Bruce Buffer.
He's going to be a little bit better this time.
Yep. Yeah, no, you can look, he's got gray hair now.
Mm-hmm.
Getting finer with wine like time. Oh, time. Wait.
Getting better with time like wine.
Yep, that was it. There we go.
I'm from the 219.
I'm from the 219. I'm making fun of myself. I don't even know the fucking lyrics.
I tell you to figure it out, bud.
Yeah, you know. It's crazy to see Gilbert fight because I know him so much more as a
commentator.
Yeah, like commentator, desk analyst guy than a fighter, really.
Still rocking all kinds of sponsors.
Yep. Yeah, this is still sponsored fighting.
Oh, there's an AXS TV banner on one of the top railings on the left.
Oh, yeah. Access TV, dude. Who the hell is that guy?
That's Kerry Hatley.
I do not remember Kerry Hatley at all, dude.
Neither do I.
I've never seen that guy in my life, I don't think.
No.
All right, Kerry Hatley, let's get it on. Diego starting out low. And Diego was like one of the first guys to put it all together, too. He had a really good ground game and was really feared standing up.
Yeah.
So
didn't he go like 28-0 at one point in his professional MMA career?
Man, they really get after it.
Immediately takes back control. He's just wrapped around him.
Yep.
That is unreal. He's like a spider monkey. You know, in fucking Talladega Nights, where he's like, I'm going to
dude.
hop all over you like a spider monkey. That is exactly what he meant.
Yeah, this is what he was looking for. And
Holy
look how deep he has that locked
crap.
in. But Gilbert, I don't really know what happens there. It's like he slipped
I think he slipped and he just lost his grip and he
just
decided to let go.
Winging, dude. Gilbert goes right to the body. Yeah, it didn't look like he had the best. I don't know. It doesn't look like a.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I think almost Gilbert might have like moved a little bit with his shoulder and like
shook him off.
It shook him off. Yeah.
Ooh, good body shot.
Mm-hmm.
He's moving really well. Diego's kind of on the back foot. Gilbert's doing a good job cutting off the ring from him.
Oh,
that's the problem with keeping your hands low, Diego.
Yep.
A little too low. You can tell Gilbert's probably a better boxer. Does a little more boxing. And Gilbert did train with like Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz. And so there's a lot of similarities in their fight games.
Yeah.
Really,
and those guys just fucking
Nate Diaz
slug
trained
it.
with Gilbert, more or less, because Gilbert was
older.
the OG at this point.
Yeah.
Gilbert was Strikeforce champion and just a really great fighter. Really underappreciated fighter, in my opinion. Good shot by Diego. Doesn't get quite loud enough, though. Ooh. Gilbert's just been really clean off the counterpunch. As soon as Diego comes in, he just clips him coming forward.
Ooh, right there, yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, 3 quick jabs from the right.
He's not really putting a lot of sauce on it, but just enough.
Enough to piss Diego off.
Yeah, keep him away. Get his attention. Man, Diego is so young here. He looks so fucking crazy now. That was a nice uppercut right down the fucking middle.
That right. He put everything into it.
Yep. He's just looking to scrap. Go hard. Gilbert's trying to maintain as much composure as possible, you can tell. I'm always surprised people don't get kicked in the balls more than they do.
Yeah, me too.
Because there's like a lot of kicks that look like they're headed right for your dick.
I feel like it only happens in like big fights. Like something will be like, like it'll be like a big title fight, and then there'll be a huge kick to the nuts, and they gotta call time, and it's this big deal. They're like,
I know.
is this going to affect the outcome of the fight? I'm like, Jesus Christ!
It really is. It's always
it's always a big deal. It's always a huge deal.
100%. It's a good. I've never thought of that, but it always is like during a fight you don't want to see end.
Yeah.
It's never during like that fight that is just going slow as all hell.
It's a 5-round fight at the end of the night. They're duking it out for a belt, and a kick to the balls happens, and it's like 10 minutes is like, are we gonna finish this or are we gonna call it because there's a kick to the balls? Yeah.
Diego's doing a little better on his feet right now, but he's definitely cut open pretty good. But I feel like that kind of helps Diego almost, especially at this point in his career.
He feeds off of it.
He sees that like inner animal. He's such a weird guy that he sees blood. He's like, all right, let's get it. Now I'm in a fight. Gilbert's doing a really good job of staying composed. Diego just wants to get in an absolute firefight with him.
He is leaking out that left eye a little bit.
Yep. Good leaker. I've never had a cut on my eye like that. I feel like that'd be so annoying.
Yeah, neither have I.
Hard kick to the body by Diego. That right hand for Gilbert has just been money. Oh, Diego got inside. Look, he's like smiling. He is a fucking psychopath, dude.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, that was tight. You kicked me right in the face. Let's go. 10 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Just keeps throwing that right as hard as he can.
That is a warrior, dude.
Unreal.
This would be so cool to be at a fight like this.
Yeah.
Where they're just like going into the round swinging absolute heat at each other. Boom. 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 Yikes. Pretty good cut.
Mm-hmm. Real good cuts. Half of his eyebrow.
Oh, my God.
You see that?
Yeah, that's pretty open.
You saw the whole inside of his face.
We're getting a lot of eyebrow cuts on this show.
Mm-hmm.
We had a good one last week, too, didn't we?
Forrest. He was...
Oh, yeah.
He was,
yep,
but he was
the
like...
same thing. Look.
He was Forrest was leaking like from right between his two eyebrows.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, he got him with the forearm.
Yeah, the elbow.
Yeah, that'll cut you up real good.
Yeah, you got to be feeling pretty good if you're Gilbert outside of that last exchange.
Yeah. Oh, I think he looks good. He's like, I'm feeling this right now.
Look at this maniac, dude. He's like biting down harder on his mouthpiece. I'd love to see his mouthpiece after he's done. It's got
his
like
teeth
a hole
probably
in it.
touch. Yeah, I was just about to say poke a hole through it with his canines.
See, he's trying to beckon him in. He wants the war. He wants to see who's tougher. He's really good at that too, especially early on in his career. He was good at getting guys to come inside and seeing if they were tougher than Diego Sanchez. Seeing if they wanted to go ahead and go to bed with the nightmare. And a lot of them did end up going to bed, unfortunately, for them. Ended up taking a good old nap. Right down to Nap Town. Bang! Big shot by Gilbert. Another big shot by Gilbert. Yeah, he's definitely doing a really good job at staying at the end of his punches.
Yeah.
The straight's working really well. He's doing a good job of creating the distance with the jab. Nothing too much on it either. That's where he's been really effective because Diego's going to tire out if he keeps throwing like this. You can't just continue on winging heat the entire time. Another good straight right down the middle. And it's every time it's when Diego starts to slide his feet in either a left or a right, Gilbert's good at finding he's really bad at putting his hands up, it seems, when he's moving.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like moving into fight, but like
yeah.
You know, trying to get his angle. That's where Gilbert seems to keep catching him.
Yeah, because his hands drop every time he tries to catch an angle.
Exactly. He's loading up too much on punches, too. What happened? Oh, the cut. I thought somebody got kicked in the balls.
Me too. I was like, what a coincidence. Holy shit. That's funny.
He's fine. He's got Vaseline in his eye.
He said, yeah, I'm good now.
That's what you like to hear. This will definitely not affect Diego Sanchez down the line, you know?
Oh, no. No.
He continues on as a pretty normal dude.
Oh, yeah.
Bam, another big right.
Oh, Anthony Pettis is the champ at this time?
Anthony Pettis is the champ at the time.
Ooh.
I do think the winner of this does fight Pettis. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Melendez has Melendez tattooed on his back. Very popular tattoo in the early 2000s.
Having your name across your shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bam.
Dan Soder has his name tattooed across his shoulders.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he talks about it on, I can't remember what I was listening to the other day. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got Soder tattooed on his back.
I probably would have done this.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm glad I never got any tattoos because I would have done some stupid shit like that. Have like Thomas and like Greco-Roman letters or whatever stupid shit is.
You'd have a barbed wire thing across or wrapping around your bicep.
No, I never liked those.
You never liked that one?
Oh, big knockdown by Gilbert. Diego pops right back up though. Oh, they trained together. I did not realize that.
Nice.
Think I'm about to sneeze. I can't really tell right now, though. I got COVID. Bubba.
No, he doesn't.
Fucking awesome. Ooh, big kick.
Get going, Diego.
It's kind of quiet in there.
Yeah.
Bam. You would think they'd be more on their feet. They're kind of slinging leather right now. Good takedown by Diego. But Gilbert's so good. Doesn't seem like it matters. Shoot the takedown real successfully. It pops right back up. Diego's doing a good job of dealing with that cut, too. It doesn't even seem to faze him.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know it was on him by the way he's, like, carrying himself.
Yeah.
And he's not as exhausted as... He's definitely not as exhausted as I thought he would be right now. Piss break. Oh. Okay. Better? I guess you don't know.
I'll know in a second. Yeah, I think that's better.
All right, cool.
It's just I'll change out booms next time because that one's old, so I think it just kind of sinks over time.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Sinky Minky.
Oh, that was a wild kick.
Oh, another pretty crazy one. Good round. Probably give it to Gilbert, though, still. Diego's just doing enough to make this fight fight. Yeah.
To make it
exciting.
Yeah.
He just said that's going to take the bottle
out of your daughter's mouth. Wow.
I mean,
if
I
you're
guess
fight,
that's probably what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Maybe,
You're going into war like that.
Yeah, they're like, you got to go out there and kill this guy, otherwise you lost.
Because what did Brendan always say? He's like, you really got to just go out there and be willing to kill a person. Like, you got to like be in the mentality that like you're losing everything.
Yeah, I don't think it works out if you don't fight like that, really. I think that's why when guys get good and they get paid, you don't see them continue to be good most of the time. Because it's not taking the money out of, away from them. And once they're, waking up every day and satin sheets, who the hell wants to go out and get punched in the face? That's what everybody says. I probably wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't. Fuck that. I'd get super fat if I ever got rich like that. Like Conor McGregor rich, I had my own whiskey.
Yeah.
I would be so fat. Fighting would be the last thing on my mind. I'd be punching old dudes in the face at bars. Boom, good combo. Definitely stay more active this round for Diego, though.
Yeah.
He just doesn't give a shit. He's like, all right, bite down, let's go. See what you got. Oh my God.
Oh.
Here we go.
He just
Maniac.
He just went, oh.
He's still going.
Yeah.
Bam,
Oh my
bam.
God. Oh my God. He just wants more. He just wants more.
That's why they call him the Nightmare. Imagine what Gilbert Melendez is thinking. He's like, I've hit this guy with
so many
everything,
times, yeah.
and I'm hitting him clean right
And
here.
he's not even putting his hands up.
And he doesn't seem fazed by any of Gilbert's punches, dude.
This
guy is a monster. It's really a shame he never saw a title, especially at this point in his career. Look at this. He's like a zombie right now. He looks like he's in The Walking Dead.
He's like, he doesn't care about blocking. He just said, fuck blocking. I'm just going to worry about hitting this guy as hard as I can.
Let's see if he can deal with me when I'm dealing with him, because I've been dealing with it all night.
Yeah, clean the eye. Crowd's pissed now.
Yeah. What was this guy's name?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Whoa. Where'd his eyebrow go, dude? Where is his eyebrow?
Dude, the ref wants to call it.
He's good.
Let it go.
Holy fucking shit. Sure. That is the Ultimate Fighter. That's right, Mike Goldberg.
Well, he did win the Ultimate Fighter for his weight class.
Yeah, I
He got
know.
the contract and
Yeah, I
everything.
guess that's true.
And this is probably... Well, no, this is UFC 166, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is would be way...
What? Look it up. Because Tough 1 was its own event. Bam! There they go again. Diego, muscling up. Muscle up, baby. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a motherfucking dog.
Oh, this is 2013.
Oh, yeah. So this is quite a bit after. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, with the uppercut!
Blast him, dude.
Oh, and he takes him with his... Ah! Oh.
Boom. Another combo by Gilbert. Deep breath,
Oh,
though.
my goodness. Oh. Fight Pass is all messed up.
Yeah, I noticed that, too.
Well, good thing none of the audio is not like...
Yep,
the audio doesn't mean anything.
You guys cannot hear this audio because it is so fucked up right now. Is it caught up now? No.
I can't tell. I think it might have. The elbow thing sounded on point. Gilbert just got him. Oh my God.
What a reversal,
Oh
dude.
my God. All right,
Back
30
to the
seconds. Middle. Jesus.
What a round.
Unreal.
That takes a lot out of you. I can't believe they can still go.
I don't know how either of them are standing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, what is keeping Diego Sanchez up?
Yeah, I have no clue. Here we go. They're just going at it for the last 10 seconds.
He just leans into it just a little bit.
My freaking Lord. Diego is so... They're both just unreal.
Yeah. What a great fight, huh? I don't know how you have a better round than that last
Look at him
one.
just cleaning off that face
gosh.
like that.
I couldn't imagine having to go through whatever Diego did the next day.
Oh, God, no.
But yeah, fantastic fight. Just look at that.
Oh. But he gets right back up. He springs right back up.
Yeah, there's no giving him ever. Not one time in this fight. And Gilbert finds that home with the right so many times. So you got to imagine he's hitting home on that giant cut from... He had the cut in round 1, right?
Yeah, he hit him with the elbow in round 1.
Okay, so that cut started in round 1. And then Gilbert probably lands...
That uppercut, dude.
At least 100 straights on that eye after round 1.
At least.
And
100 straights and 100 straights and another 25 hooks. Oh my God.
Coming. And I mean, he really got close to ending it with that guillotine and uppercut.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if he wasn't so bloody and tired,
if he would have been able to get a good grasp on the guillotine and really hold it in there.
Because he caught Gilbert so by surprise. If he didn't have that cut on his eye, he probably would have been, it wouldn't have been so slippery to where he could have.
Guy was covered in blood.
His neck.
He is so just a monster.
He can't even open his eyes.
No.
I was watching this fighter say,
Gilbert.
There's this famous movie called Raging Bull. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's Robert De Niro.
Oh, yeah, De Niro. Yeah.
Anyways,
he's a boxer.
Where the boxer's got like 2 black eyes and he's walking up to the guy and he's like, "You didn't knock me down, man." And this boxer was like, "That would never happen in real life. The fight would be stopped." Gilbert or Diego Sanchez looks worse than Robert De Niro does in that movie.
In that movie, yeah.
All right, next. Another absolute war, but these guys are literally 100 pounds more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think that's about right.
Yeah, so just add on 100 pounds, and you got these boys. We got Cheick Kongo and Pat Barry. Right now, they are probably both in the top 10 in the heavyweight division. Pat Barry's known for his kickboxing. Cheick Kongo's known for just blasting guys. Cheick Kongo's probably been doing it a little bit longer, but as far as the mixed martial arts arena goes, he was in pride and was just a real successful fighter. And Pat Barry was a real successful kickboxer, so they make a perfect matchup, and it goes to show. They're just massive dudes. Pat Barry's actually only like 5'11", I believe.
Yeah, he doesn't look very tall. 5'11". 243. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
A small but big guy.
Small, big guy.
And he's not fat.
No, there's not an ounce of fat on him. He's actually Rose Namajuna's husband. You know
really?
Rose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her husband. That was weird.
He just spit water onto himself.
Yeah, he kind of like threw up like a infant would on himself with water. That was really weird.
Yeah, he spit up. They just call that spitting up.
Yeah, that's what they would call it. He's from Paris.
The guy's chested.
Yeah, Cheick Kongo's first team all body, that's for sure.
He is just like
yeah,
that's like Francis Ngannou. Like they should be like friends kind of thing. Just superhuman.
It's crazy because Cheick doesn't even have that big of a reach advantage because Pat Barry is built like a monkey. Here we go, Mike Goldberg. Here we go. Console Energy Center.
What venue?
The Council Energy Center. Big swing by Pat Barry. I'm surprised people don't break their legs Anderson Silva style going for the leg kick more. Especially guys with like skinny legs.
Yeah.
Cheick Kongo kind of has skinny legs considering his frame.
Old toothpick leg.
Yeah, look at him.
He does.
Considering how big his
yeah.
upper body is, those are tiny little legs.
Yeah. He missed a few leg days.
Mm-hmm. All arms. Ooh, Edge. You remember Edge Shaving Joe? Is that still around? Edge Shaving Joe?
Oh, Edge, yeah. I don't know if it's still around.
Push. Thought about it. Thought about throwing the push kick.
Oh, nice. Conan the Barbarian 3D came out.
Oh, I imagine that was a blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't seen
One of
it.
the original 3Ds, probably. You had to go see it in IMAX.
Oh, dude. Do people still do IMAX?
I think so.
I was wondering.
Dude, nobody does theaters anymore.
Oh, yeah. That business is
I think
over.
the movie theater industry is going to be gone.
Yeah, I do too. I think that is all over, bud. No more theater.
You might get like someone like, you know how we still have some drive-ins where
Sure.
someone will be like, I want to do it because it's nostalgic and everything, but you're not going to have a Cinemark or a Harkins that you can go see a brand new movie at all the time. I guarantee it. It's all just going to stream.
Oh, big punch by Pat Berry.
And he's just unloading on him.
Unloading.
Oh. But Cheick's putting his head between his legs. It's kind of saving him.
Yeah, it's kind of moving his legs.
Oh.
Dan Mergliotta really cares about Cheick Kongo, you can tell.
Is he All Lives Matter?
He might be. Oh!
Oh, Cheick Kongo, what the? And it's done.
How awesome is that?
That is one of the craziest
Look
stoppages.
at his eyes.
Oh, he's done. The guy is he's a cooked turkey.
Idea where he is.
He's a cooked turkey.
How is Cheick Kongo? I don't understand how that happened. That's insane.
Yeah.
He looks like a deer that just got hit by a car. He's like walking across the street, like still alive for some reason. You're like, what the fuck's that deer still doing alive? I hit it at about
Unreal.
$1.90. That guy was like, let me shake your fucking hand.
Because that was unreal.
Crazy. That was fucking bananas, sir.
Dan Mergliotta is
Boom.
like Dan Mergliotta had the money line on Cheick Kongo that night.
He literally throws a fucking combo on him while he's like out cold.
It drops him and it just lays on top.
Boom, boom.
Cheick still doesn't have his wits about him, so he hits him and just falls on top of him like he has no
Look
control.
How stiff Pat Berry's arms go.
Unreal.
Boom. Look, he is still fighting.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's unreal.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
That is crazy.
Cheick Kongo looked at him and said, that's Dallas.
Make up anything in Dallas. Anything could happen in Dallas.
Look at this combo right here. Boom, boom, boom.
Dude, I don't understand how...
He almost stopped it. He kind of like put his arms on Pat
But then
Berry's back.
Cheick puts his head back between his legs.
And he's like,
That
all
right there, his leg looks like it's breaking. He's just a wet noodle when he falls on the mat that time.
Absolutely blasted, dude. Shabam!
In the ear, and then whoop. Just right and then right.
Oh, man. Look at this. Oh.
Whoop.
Boom! Legs are wobbling all over the place.
Yeah, Joe Rogan. That shit is crazy.
Wobbly legs.
He looks very upset.
Yeah, I would be too.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out Pat Berry. I know
Pat
you live
Berry.
in the area. If you ever want to come on, feel free.
Oh, he lives here?
Yeah, I think he lives. I know Rose does, so I would have to imagine he does
That they
too.
live together, yeah.
Yeah, because they married. Because they married. All right, that's it for fights today.
Yeah, that's it for the fight. Gonna do a little current event action.
Get current, sure.
So one cool thing I found, if we wanted, we could go start seeing some comedy here outside.
Outdoor comedy?
Yeah. So there's a place up in Rhino. It just opened. It opened up like right as COVID was starting.
Sure.
In the plan was for it to be a new outdoor venue, but like a club size for like concerts and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's called the Number 38. And it's in Rhino. It's all there. Well, with the new restrictions, they're turning it to all outdoor seating. But like as of right now, it's like partially inside, partially outside, or it's like when it first started. So you've got like it's like big garage doors that all open up. You sit inside, watch the comedy show. But now they're going to close the doors and all the seating will be outside.
Oh, that's cool.
But they're supposed to continue it through the year.
That's
Like even
cool.
with snow.
Do they have
any
any of like the upcoming acts or anything like that?
So it's all. They don't have any more up or on this article. They said they're waiting for the next lineup to come out, but it seems it's like a bunch of local artists, local comedians: Kate Strobel, Chanel Hughes, Brandon Patrick. I guess they did their first showcase on the 19th.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of it's interesting. It's a all dine in kind of situation. So like you go, it's dinner and event. So it's like, I think it's set up like Comedy Works though. So you don't have to get food. Cause a lot of events that have been taking place here, like it's all included. Like you have to go to a dinner in order to get any kind of live event.
Okay. I know
But this is the first one that I think they're doing like a la carte food.
Sure.
Like the Comedy Works
cool.
style. Yeah. But they do like temperature checks and all that jazz before you walk in.
Awesome.
But this is a picture of it, yeah. So you see how it got the garage doors back here on this?
Yeah.
So this was the bar, I guess. So there used to be tables in there, but they're redoing the whole bar situation so that it's now going to be all outside just for the new restrictions that are getting put in place.
That's sweet.
But yeah.
Hell yeah, go check out some comedy.
Go. Maybe they do some open mics. That'd
do
be
some
cool.
open mics. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
That'd be sweet. So,
Jesus Christ, that picture, dude.
that's a rough one. Yeah, it's from September 4th, 2020. So Cosby's lawyer, I guess it happened the day after Thanksgiving, this last Friday. They've got they're appealing. Somehow they think that they're gonna like appeal and win his case against like the state of Pennsylvania.
And like 100 girls.
Yeah,
seems possible.
So it's like they did a live streamed oral argument, like within Pennsylvania State Court, and really their only like his only argument was like he was like America's dad and like all this stuff, and that like it's let me get the quote.
It's like hobbity-doobity.
Yeah, there was a funny quote.
Flippity-floopity. I love a pudding pop. And they don't have no pudding pops in cell block 2.
Nope. So yeah, they accepted the appeal in June. So it's the actual appeal starts on December 1st this year. But they're pretty much
fucking insane.
they're pretty much saying that like he doesn't deserve to be in there because of COVID or something.
Totally.
It's kind of an unreal appeal case.
Look, I understand that what I did to these hundreds of women was wrong. But due to this COVID, I can no longer afford to be behind bars. So, you guys are just going to have to turn a blind eye to that and let me go back to my state and live my life in peace.
Yeah,
okay?
His lawyer says his defendant might have done something in the past Just because his defendant might have done something in the past does not make it more likely he's done something now. We've been swept up in a time when there's a lot of emotion and such Me Too movement that it was considered unheard of to question women. His lawyer said we should take women, the in parentheses accusers, seriously, but not accept everything hook, line, and sinker without any sort of vetting. Hilarious.
Yeah.
The guy is unreal.
That's fucking dumb.
Yeah, and the glory, it was just a great picture of the Bill himself. Like, that's fantastic.
Is he smiling? It looks like he's smiling.
Yeah, I think he's having a good time.
I do too.
And if you guys are just listening, check out the YouTube video, because I'll put this picture of him up in the video so you can get a quick reference of what we're looking at. He's got a mask around his neck. He hasn't shaven. His hair is very lopsided, and he looks like he's happy to be in prison.
His nose kind of looks smashed in.
At least he might have been beat up a couple times.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, so who knows? Old Cosby, Mr. Cliff Huxtable himself might be getting out of jail.
What the fuck is wrong with this country?
Crazy.
It's insane he even gets an appeal.
Oh, I know. I figured they would have just said, sorry, bud, no. How about that? This is a funny one. So this week in Florida, let me make sure I don't have anything else. Yeah. The rest of the stuff I have is in Florida. This week in Florida, for Thanksgiving, I guess it's common for folks to thaw their turkeys in their swimming pools.
Video, we gotta go live on Facebook.
That sounds right.
So we were trying to clean the pool here at the
this is common?
offices of IGA Network, and of course our thing broke. But wait a minute. This is our family tradition right
There's
here.
Bert Kreischer's dad.
Chuck. Say hi, Uncle Chuck. The camera's right there. And we have our turkey. See our turkey?
How big is it?
I don't know.
Guy's so shit-faced.
But it's
his hands are
frozen,
shaking. Did you see
and they
that?
say you have to have it, in the water, right?
He's like,
16 pounds.
16 pounds. So hold on.
They're putting a
Uncle Chuck.
16-pound turkey
Here we
in
go.
the water. Their swimming pool.
What
Their
are we naming the
chlorine swimming
turkey?
pool.
Donald.
They named the turkey Donald.
Because we're gonna
After this,
we're gonna stick a fork in
do
it.
we have like their
Here it
tombstones or
goes.
something like that?
Oh!
It doesn't even look like that
So
clean
yes,
of a pool.
folks,
Nope.
We thaw our turkey in the pool. That's how you do it when you live in Florida, right?
That's what you do in
And,
your white trash, right?
Tomorrow morning we'll take
Throw the old
that
turkey
out.
in the
Don't
pool,
worry.
take a piss in there with the kids,
no
and then you pull it
schnauzers
out.
have been
It's all
harmed in
seasoned.
this. There's Bella. There's Tippy. Where's Hans?
Oh yeah,
Here,
that's
Hans.
right.
They're going through
Hans
their
is
dogs.
stuffing
Hans.
Pick
this
Hans
year.
up.
Yeah.
Come here, Hans.
Come here, Hans. We're going to cook you
So
up,
we're
put you
gonna
in the
be having
stuffing.
Some yellow
You're
Yeah.
gonna put that disgusting plant in there too?
peppers
So,
and some red.
unfortunately, I guess this is a common thing in Florida that people
Jesus fucking
who have
Christ.
swimming pools, and like everybody's like, everything I read on it, they're like, oh no, the turkey comes factory sealed. I've never had chlorine get into it. I've never had it soak up any chlorine.
Dude.
And I think that's just the chlorine talking. The chlorine seeped so much into their head because they've had so many
Dude.
Thanksgivings in Florida that
I just figured
it's
out
just
Florida. They're all just poisoned by Thanksgiving turkey with chlorine.
because they all.
And it poisons their brains.
That's this week in Florida. I don't even think we need anything after that. We just discovered why
Holy
Floridians are
shit.
Floridians. That's absurd.
Everything makes sense.
Everything
right
does
now.
make sense. Chlorine's not good for the human body. Like,
No.
you shouldn't just be ingesting.
And if they've been doing this for generations,
yeah.
I'm sorry
And
to
I-
tell you,
Did
folks.
you see how much that guy was shaking?
Dude, yeah. That guy was on his last leg. Unfortunately, he's from Florida, though, so he'll go on for another 100 years.
Oh yeah, at least. This was another fun thing. And it's kind of a stuck on a Thanksgiving because there's so many good videos from
Oh, yeah.
retail situations. This is at a WaWa grocery store
Beautiful.
in Florida. This was originally put up by old KFC from Barstool. This shit is hilarious.
No, it's going down. Go ahead. Oh,
The guy's asshole's already sticking out. This is good.
His ass out. I just want my sandwich.
This guy just wants a sandwich.
Go ahead.
So you get this one employee who's like trying to help him, and then he's like, I'm out.
Paul, move, bro.
He goes, I'm gonna leave.
Let them boys do it. Let them boys do what they gotta do. Take him to the sky.
He's almost, yeah.
Chicken box.
punched him in the... Is he grabbing his dick?
I think so. At one point, it does look like he reaches hard for the cock.
Oh, now he's definitely punching him in the dick.
Yep. Dude, he saw it hanging there, and he's like, I'm going to go for that.
I'm going to grab that thing.
Yeah.
Grab that
We're in
thing.
a fight. Are you kidding me?
Y'all tired now.
Y'all tired now.
He's just wailing on his dick.
Yeah.
You already know. Take it outside.
Great.
Y'all boys get from the register so I can pay.
He says, y'all move from the register so I can pay.
Just come pay me for my shit right quick.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
They're just...
out here, ain't it? It's 2 in the morning. Just let go. That's all you
It's 2 in the
do.
morning. Just let go.
If y'all wanted to end, y'all both just let go.
I love that
Y'all
he
both
still has
gap
his
up,
mask.
Call
Yep.
it quits. Y'all got a good one.
Doesn't have his pants on, but he has his mask on. That's
He ain't
guy's
gonna do
dick
shit.
is
Y'all boys just-
COVID, baby.
And he's wearing his COVID mask. He said that's what's important, COVID mask.
It don't look like it. Whoa.
Oh,
There you go.
man.
Oh.
Oh, he's so
Y'all
naked
some
now.
fam.
He's so naked now. Back to the dick.
And he just starts going for
Back
it
to the
again.
dick.
You know this good footage. Ooh.
Oh.
It's over.
Yeah.
He said he ain't done.
He said he ain't done.
Oh,
Like that. Do what you gotta do, fam.
man, he's putting the combos in him.
They're all
This
so
guy's
tired.
Asshole is out.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I can post that. Yo, you tripping, fam. Throw your pants up.
Yeah.
The best fight of the night.
This is the best. Yeah. And then you got this.
It's still going.
Dude,
It's,
they
I'm
got
trying
no
to tell him
quitting
it's
him.
done, fam, but
No quitting.
This is Diego and Gilbert right here.
Oh, dude, this is
He ain't
Diego
going.
and
He ain't
Gilbert
going.
in the
that.
fucking nursing home.
fuck that.
I hate it because I
Get up
like
outta
the
there.
guy
Get up
in the
outta there.
vest.
Get up out of there. Get up out of
Looks
there.
like I know-
You gone. You gone.
Oh.
Police coming. You know that.
Police
you gone.
going.
He is out of there. I hope he didn't get in any trouble.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope we get some kind of follow up on
Oh,
that guy.
me too. That guy is great.
Yeah.
Guy needs to fight in UFC.
To be honest, that's the best. We're gonna end Florida this week in Florida
I
there
don't know
because
how you could top
I'm not gonna
those
top
two
that with any
things.
of the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Discuss any fights? Did you find a fight card?
No, I didn't find. You know what? This week's fights are so like up in the air. Like guys got COVID. This guy doesn't have COVID. Kevin Holland.
Everybody's
just
got
pulled from
COVID.
the fight. I don't even know.
What a undrafted practice squad wide receiver was a quarterback for a professional NFL team yesterday.
Oh my god! Yeah, that was so cool, dude. This guy.
I didn't realize he was a
Check
wide
out his,
receiver. It was like Kendall something.
Kendall Hinton or whatever. Dude,
Yeah.
the players on the Broncos didn't even know that this guy was on the Broncos.
Yeah,
They were
well, he
this
was
is news to me.
He was a practice squad player. He's never actually been on the roster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
See
he
if
was.
you can find his college stats, because I think he only threw like 7 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in college, and they were like, "This is our best bet." They wanted to actually start one of their like staff members in the NFL. Let him do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they wanted to start some guy. I guess he played in college.
The NFL should figure it out and do something like the NHL, because if you have your goalie and you have your backup goalie, and if both of those goalies are out,
Yeah.
there is a designated
Right.
goalie for the venue. It doesn't matter. Like, the venue goes and chooses a person that will go to either team, whether it's the home or the away team that loses both of their goalies,
yeah, that's
and
right.
that guy will play goalie for that team.
Yeah, they should do something like that. Also, the Broncos are idiots because I'm pretty sure they were away the week before and they traveled with all 3 of their quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, through almost 1,000 yards his freshman year. Looks like he got hurt his sophomore year, so he redshirted. Through 400 yards, played a couple games in 2018, and then 2019 for Wake Forest, he was a wide receiver.
How many touchdowns does it say?
8.
8 and 7, right?
8 and 7, yeah.
That's pretty tight that he got to start in an NFL game.
Yeah, but it was to the point that, like, Wake Forest, his college, he was not the starting
they were
quarterback
like,
at that
You're
point.
not even a starting quarterback.
That's
in
what I
college
mean.
football.
In
Yeah,
college
no, I
football,
know.
at this point, yeah. That's crazy.
Which could have been a decision by him to be like, I want to be a wide receiver in the NFL because I know I'm not going to be able to be a quarterback. But
Yeah.
even still, not ideal. to have as your starting quarterback. So that was pretty cool. And I love that the NFL was like, yeah, we'll postpone the Ravens-Steelers game, but we're not going to even give a shit because you guys aren't making the playoffs regardless, and you probably lose this game either way.
It's on. Yeah, no, the NFL's all about the money. It's unreal.
Yeah, that's it, huh? All right. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and yeah, we got content coming out now. You got 2 episodes in the bank. This will be the 3rd one. And like I said, we're probably not going to be an anime analysis show anymore. Sorry about that. Maybe we'll get it involved later on.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Thanks so much for listening. Again, like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. I'm Kyle with a T. He's the Gooch. We're out of here. Peace, motherfuckers.